Hey guys, I'm back from my stupidness. Okay, not really, that was a lie. So I made some changes to the channel because I want to do more art videos. Because I can. I might make some more gaming videos, but it's probably gonna be less, as if I made a bunch of them in the first place. So for my first drawing video, I decided to do a challenge, which is the art style challenge. If you don't know what it is, you basically just pick your original character and then draw them in a completely different art style from yours. I've seen some videos about it and thought, hey, I wanna do that. So here we are. Anyways, with that out of the way, here's me drawing in my art style, which is what I would be saying if my dumbass didn't forget to record the first half of this. So yeah, I didn't record the sketching and line art process of my drawing. So when I was about to start coloring, I checked my OBS and realized that I wasn't recording. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Ever since that incident, I would always check OBS every few minutes to make sure I'm recording. My trust issues have never been more shit than now. Also, I wanted to mention I haven't shaded my drawings in a while, so I decided to do it here in this video. And you could see that I'm just experimenting with some colors until I found one that I liked. Ended up changing the color for the shading for my skin after I was done recording. So, you know, I'm just very dumb. I ended up liking how it looked, and I wanted to use this pose for the rest of my drawings, or something that was similar to it, I guess. Also, I drew Mini Alex there, just sticking out the middle finger, because funny. Anyways, here's the final product. I think it looks pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. Jeez, I can't talk today. Anyways, it's now time to start the actual video. The whole point of it, at least. Putting me in different shows, yay! Basically, kinda like self-inserts, I guess. I don't know, man. The first art style I decided to do is the Adventure Time art style. I think Adventure Time is like the first show to popularize, or like at least make the trope of a show starting off as like very funny and goofy, but then later on in the series it just gets more dark and serious. I'm not saying this in a bad way or like something that I hate. I just think it's funny how some shows, especially during the 2010s, started to do this. Anyways, Adventure Time is such a good show. I loved it as a kid, and I started to recently watch Adventure Time again, which is what's got me thinking about the whole cartoon being funny then become serious thing. Adventure Time was something special, man. Like, I'm honestly glad Nickelodeon didn't greenlight the show, because knowing Nick, I feel like they wouldn't let some of the dark and depressing shit that happened in that show to air on their channel. So in the end, I'm kind of glad Cartoon Network decided to pick up the show. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Adventure Time was originally pitched to Nickelodeon. So, the more you know. I also think it's funny that not only did we get an Adventure Time theme pack for Minecraft, but we even got a Minecraft themed Adventure Time episode. I haven't watched the episode since it aired, but I remember the name of the episode is like Diamonds and Lemons. Pretty sure I got those two mixed up. Anyways, I picked Adventure Time because art is simple and charming. I just love it, man. I also blame the show for my taste in women. Anyways, that's enough out of me, so here's the drawing. If you're paying attention, you probably also realized that I moved the face a little bit down. So, you know, there's that, I guess. And with that done, now we can move on to... Alright, next art style I chose was the regular show art style. Alright, so if you see the character right now that I'm using as reference, you might be able to tell that this isn't a character from regular show. Which, I mean, you're right. I instead decided to use a character from another show that was also created by J.G. Quintel. So for the sake of having no confusion, I'm gonna refer to it as the J.G. Quintel art style. Cause no more confusion, I guess. Regular Show is another show that I also loved as a kid, and I still do now. It's insane that shit that happens in Regular Show, and I just love it. The plots in these episodes are so damn out of pocket. Let's never forget that one episode where they predicted Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, that was something. Gravity Falls also predicted, you know, Mr. Fazbear himself. But I think Regular Show's episode is more insane because the animatronics were gangsters who have a damn gunfight with the FBI. It is legit one of the most funniest shits I've ever seen. As my friend once said, there's nothing regular about regular show. And I couldn't agree more. Close Enough is basically regular show, but for a more older audience. Which makes sense if you think about it. Because at the time, it's been about like 10 years since regular show first aired. And kids who'd watched it around that time were now teens or adults. I like how Close Enough still has that same charm that regular show has. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed that Close Enough was getting removed from HBO Max. Which is dumb, because it's a Max original. I hate you, Zaslav! Oh well, he's just pirating. Which, for legal reasons, that was a joke. Jeez, that was a close one. Anyways, yeah, here's me in the JG Quintel art style. Think I did alright. Final thoughts. Regular show. Alright, so far I've only done art styles that are from Cartoon Network shows that aired during the 2010s. So let's change all of that. I decided to pick the Invader Zim art style. And dude, ever since I saw the art style for Invader Zim, I just f***ing loved it. Invader Zim, like the show itself, is so dark, especially when you compare it to other Nickelodeon shows. Like, how? I liked how well the art style works with this insane world that is Earth. I mean, the show does take place on Earth, but you know what I mean, right? Cue laughter. I also figured out that the series creator, Jonan Vasquez, made some comics before he decided to make Invader Zim, which is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and Squee. I haven't read any of them, but I probably won't read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, because I've seen some pages from it, and it's about as dark as the name is. It really doesn't lie. I also can't handle gore. That much of it, at least. What I do want to check out but always keep forgetting is Squee. Who knows, I might just end up reading both of them. Probably. I don't know, man. From what I've seen so far from both comics, is that it's about as insane as Invader Zim, more or less. Invader Zim really is one of those shows where it just makes you question, how did this air? How did they let this slide? Not every episode is like that, but there are a few episodes where it feels like that. I will always be confused why an entire episode of Invader Zim, where they have Zim stealing organs from each kid around his school and just replaces them with random items, one of them being a damn device that just explodes if it leaves school, is allowed to be on streaming services, while Nickelodeon just banned the midlife crustacean episode from SpongeBob because of the panty raid scene. The only way to watch the episode is if you have a DVD that contains the episode in it, or if you just pirate it, which I don't condone. Jeez, I'm getting tired of this shit. Guys, let's start a hashtag on Twitter to bring back midlife crustacean to air again. We've all seen this episode, so what's the point in banning it, Nick? Anyways, rant over. Here's me in Invader Zim. I did end up changing the eyes to fit it a bit more better with the art style, and I didn't record it, so I guess I just gotta start recording everything now. Alright, number 4. The art style I chose this time, Scott Pilgrim. I remember when I first saw the art style for Scott Pilgrim a few years ago. I thought it looked cool, man. Hell, at one point my art style was a bit inspired by it. I don't have any of the drawings though. They were like kinda similar to it, but not really. You could still see some similarities though. I ended up watching the movie, and guys, this movie was fucking awesome, man. I love the visuals too. The visuals were just the best part of the movie. It was so damn good. It was insane. Like, after I watched the movie, I wanted a haircut that was like Kim Pine's in the movie. So I got my hair like that for like over a year. Yeah, no shame at all. After a while, I kind of forgot about it, up until Netflix announced they were making a Scott Pilgrim anime, and then released a trailer for it. And when I saw it, I was hyped to watch it. But, me being me, I forgot. I also don't have Netflix. But there's always pirating. Oh, god damn it! I also just wanted to say that I got the Scott Pilgrim game for only 20 cents on the Nintendo eShop. And, I used some of my gold points for it. I also sold my mom's credit card. I always love seeing Brian Lee O'Malley's art. It's so damn good, and I honestly feel like I didn't really do it justice, even though I was kind of inspired by his art. So, you know, that's kind of weird, I guess. I decided to use a different color for my shading for my skin. The rest of them, like, kind of had no changes. So yeah, there's that. Even though I said I feel like I didn't do that good of a job at mimicking the Scott Pilgrim art style, I think I'm pretty proud of it for what I've done looking back. And I think I did a bit better than I thought. I also blame Scott Pilgrim for my taste in women. And with that, here's me in the Scott Pilgrim art style. Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna go watch the Barbie movie again. I need to see Scott Pilgrim there. Guys, I got a confession. I didn't write a script for this part of the video, but I'm just gonna bullshit my way through it. I'm doing Family Guy, but I'm not gonna draw myself as a character from Family Guy. I'm drawing myself as Peter Griffin, and it is about as cursed as you can think about it. I am legit. I hate this. I genuinely hated what I did here, but I did this for the funny. And now, like, what am I doing anymore? I also just want to go on record saying I've never watched a single episode of Family Guy. I talk about it with my friends. I just walk up to them and go, hey, have you heard of this show called Family Guy? And I've never watched Family Guy. I've seen, like, a few seconds of it. And no, I'm not talking about, like, that TikTok brain rotting thing where it's just a Family Guy clip on top of Subway Surfers gameplay. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like on TV. I actually saw like a few seconds of it, and I didn't. I don't know, man. Am I missing out? Am I missing out on something? Is Family Guy a show I'm supposed to? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. To be honest, I forgot about Family Guy up until like Fortnite. Like I was scrolling through Twitter in like early December, and people are just talking about an Xbox leak where Peter Griffin was gonna be in Fortnite, and I just went, what? I just left school and I find out about this? What? So yeah, prior to that, the last time I watched anything relating to Family Guy was, funny enough, the stupid video where it's like Peter Griffin in Fortnite. Like, I don't know. Guys, tell me, am I missing out on not watching Family Guy? Should I watch Family Guy? All I know is funny Peter Griffin. Now that I think about it, like, I've also seen like a few seconds from the Cleveland show and American Dad. So like, I don't know. Also, I just want to apologize for how horrible I look as Peter Griffin. I genuinely just this was horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, me as Peter Griffin, that'd be pretty funny. No, it's like, why did I do this? Why am I asking you? Actually, what is me? What am I doing? I don't have much to say because I haven't watched Family Guy at all. All I know is Peter. That's about it, really. I don't know what happens in Family Guy. Like, guys, again, should I watch Family Guy? Am I missing out? I don't know. Anyways, enough of me talking. Here's me as Peter Griffin. I apologize for whatever the fuck I just made. Jesus, this is just a disgrace to my eyes. Alright, that's a wrap. That's all the art styles that I'm gonna draw. Only 5. Technically 6 because of mine, but we're not counting that, I guess. So anyways, comment which one's your favorite and why it's not Peter Griffin. And with that, I'm going back to sleeping, I guess. I haven't thought anything ahead. What have I done today?